After our cold and wet day yesterday that brought some decent rainfall in many locations, anywhere from 3/4 to well over an inch, it was nice to have the sun back today. Yes, it wasn't as cold, but it was chilly. It did make it up to 55 at the airport today, right now 45. We've got some cloudiness that's rolling in, and that'll likely be the case here for several hours here tonight with a disturbance moving in from the west. 39, the current reading at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave, made it to 48 this afternoon. Some other numbers at this hour, we've got 43 in Madison, 46 in Louisa, 43 there in Palmyra, 39 in Waynesboro, and 39 currently in Stanton. Well, we wrap up the middle of the month so far with rainfall at the airport of just over 3 3/10 of an inch. Average today would be just over 1 8/8 inches, so we currently have a surplus of just over 1.5 inches. Of course, we had a wet go of things with the remnants of Nicole last Friday and the rain that we received yesterday. And just a quick follow-up, there were 2 confirmed tornadoes, EF0s, that did impact Central Virginia, Dinwiddie County, and also King and Queen and Caroline County from last Friday's remnants of Nicole. As far as our year-to-date rainfall, precipitation I should say, just over 39 inches. Average today would be just over 37, so a current year-to-date surplus of just over 2 inches. Some of the cloudiness from a disturbance from the west are going to spill back over the mountains here tonight. Most of that moisture will be wrung out across the higher terrain. It's still going to be cold. Most of us will see numbers in the upper and middle 20s by morning, and a little chillier here for Thursday, middle 40s across the Piedmont of Central Virginia, only around 40 or so in the Shenandoah Valley. And that's the pattern. These numbers are very January-like, not what you'd expect for mid-November, and those morning lows will be plenty cold, well down in the 20s. Some of us this weekend will be dealing with numbers down in the teens. So we've got a disturbance coming through the Ohio Valley. You can see some of the snow here, and basically the function of the wind, the cold air over the unfrozen lake waters, is generating plenty of lake-enhanced and lake-effect snows. Areas like Buffalo and Watertown, New York, over the next several days will get hammered with big amounts of snow from the lakes, and that'll be an ongoing process right through the weekend. So you'll see some big stories there and big amounts in terms of what's expected over the next several days. So this invasion of cold air is complements of the big dip in the jet stream. Now this is mid-November temperatures. It would be even colder if it were January, but that's the pattern that we're in. Reinforcing shots of colder air, this dip or trough in the jet stream just reloads, and so our next batch of colder air rolls in here for this weekend. Sunday looks to be the coldest. So a few clouds will spill in overnight. In the morning we'll start in the 20s. Afternoon highs here for Thursday in the low and mid 40s, and then we'll start temperatures only in the low and mid 20s here on Friday, plenty cold. A front will come through later in the day. We're still in the 40s, but that just reinforces the colder air for the weekend. 20s tonight, variably cloudy. A look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. This dry and cold stretch, certainly a preview of the winter season, more like January, continues this week. And while we're dry here in the 7-day, all indications are next Thursday, which is Thanksgiving, looks to be wet. We'll continue to follow that over the next several days.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Thank you so much. We will be